I haven't used these other things. I use a rice cooker a lot. Rice cookers are good.
I'm in.
But
oh, this is the Alfredo stack versus Team Stray.
Well, I can't fucking join the lobby. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna have to do it manually. I'll just ask him.
David, Vidicus, me, Evan, APB, and ADFire. Well, we've joined in for a quick 2-0. So, yay us.
God, this is the most unbalanced game we could have chosen.
Yeah, well, this is what's on Plague. It's like when you see, you know, fucking Game and Gladiators against a terrible team.
Was playing for fucking
Mancaf
billionaires yesterday, and he fucking demolished my team, and now he's here to demolish Team Stray too.
Is he not on a team?
Vidicus, he is. I guess he's on. I guess he's on Minecraft, but he subbed in for Jonah D, which, you know, I think on balance that's a pretty good trade up.
At the end of the day, Ashwin, your team had to agree to it, so they're the fools.
Yeah, no, I mean, people are gonna. I'm not mad about the agreement. It's just, you know, Madge is a good player. What can I do? We were losing that game anyway. I've got goddamn.
The only joy you can find in Goon TI is people getting mad about subs. That's it. Right, I'm gonna go.
My team went very high morale at the end of our game there, because we had a lovely little draft, and even though we lost, it kind of just felt like a good time. That's all you can ask.
The game we just saw?
Touching into my team's group chat, there's about 200 new messages every time I check in, and it's all about scheduling. And I'm.
Oh no, my team are very chilled. We only talk about.
But yours are all UK and EU, right?
Really?
They're not.
You fucking
who's on your
clown.
team?
I've got Chrono and Cleese, both are American.
You managed. Oh.
Two unemployed Americans, I guess.
And I've got.
That's my problem. Is Wogan's job is the issue.
AFK. Yeah, we're definitely not EU. That was a big projection.
We're gonna be waiting for szethw for a while.
I'll get my PJs on them.
I'm gonna go do some. I'm gonna go unironically do some work. Sadly.
Something ridiculous is happening in the background.
Oh my God.
We're listening in. We've not heard anything else.
Okay, now Mrs. F has an
what is the ridiculous thing?
She has an 8:30 meeting tomorrow morning.
Wow.
She's been asked in before for breakfast meetings, and it's like 8 a.m. Fuck off.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. I don't go to them though.
No. Fuck off.
I've got a mate. To be fair, he works in a bank, so I kind of understand where they're coming from. But he tells me that he gets up at 5:30 in the morning because his work starts at 7:30. His working hours start at 7:30.
What time do they finish?
And he doesn't leave the office until about 6:30.
Jesus.
So it's like 10 p.m. and he's like, I've got to go. I'm like, where you got to go for? He's like, we've got to go at 5:30.
Banks work people so fucking hard.
Yeah. Especially he's working for a good old American bank.
Yeah. I really am sick of this attitude that you have to give up your life for the company, because I understand that people seem to think it's how you get ahead, but a lot of the time companies will drop you like a fucking rock. They will have no compunction about dropping you at all. There's no loyalty between the company and the employees, none. A small company, sure, but any kind of big size company, no fucking way. They don't give a shit. Why the fuck are you giving your life to these companies? It's awful. We've allowed it to become normalized, and somehow it's some noble thing. It's a joke. It's honestly, it's the biggest fucking con that they ever pulled.
I'm bringing on the UBI. I think, you know, sometime in the next few decades, a lot of jobs are going to be made pretty useless, and maybe some more jobs will come about. But I can't imagine like a lot of these officey jobs that are just going to be replaced by some AI are going to stick around too long, unless it's just for the sake of having a job, which it feels like it's that at the moment anyway. A lot of these jobs are just like, well, we might as well have a job here.
What's the chat? Good luck, everyone.
Chat.
Oh, he's here. Excellent. Jesus Christ. Notting Hill Carnival. People running around with machetes.
Jesus. I did see a couple of lads in like some African tribal gear on the overground home from Euston.
I mean, they're just going for the crack. They're not going to fucking machete people.
No. I'm not saying those lads were in machete, haven't had machetes or whatever. It was just it looked like good vibes. The machetes, not so good vibes. You got all this problem with those the zombie blades and shit like that, zombie swords or whatever they're called. Blake has gone to go do some work.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
He can't cast?
He's married to the job. No, he'll cast. He's got to do some slide deck prep.
Bit of slide decking.
I do have to. I've got an in-person meeting with the client tomorrow morning, and the presentation. Some guy has not done his bits, and it's like being back at uni, and I want to fucking cry. Oh, I was really hoping.
But the thing is you can actually genuinely be held accountable at work. At uni, it's just like, whatever.
The lecturer's like, well, that's on you.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he's gonna do it tonight, like late. And if not, I've set my alarms early tomorrow. I'll wake up and do as much as I can. That's my plan. But in the meantime, we'll cast some Goon TI.
If not, that lad's getting fucked.
He's out the fucking
door. Not really on you.
He's turning up to the meeting, so I don't know if he's just planning to turn up and just. I don't know. I don't know what his plan
the
is.
fucking door.
Who's going to be like the host of the presentation?
Dire team ban.
I've made most of it, so I think I'm hosting it.
Arc. Aye. ADFire, APB, me, Evan, Vidicus, and David. I'm going to call this a dub for Mancaf. There's no doubt in my mind that they're going to fucking crush this game. I'm just hoping we get an upset, but I just don't see it. I think that's my only concern with all these bad teams in GTI is I don't even see them scraping one game. Because I feel like none of them... This is something you coaches need to do. Come up with some cheesy drafts that just pick this and do this and just fucking have a go at it.
I mean, it's not like we've got like the pro level hero pools to deal with. Some of my guys can only play a very small amount of heroes, and a lot of them are not like cheese heroes. But I don't think I've got a single guy who's cheese ready. Maybe like a couple heroes, but
like if you could pull an Arc Warden and a Huskar out of the bag, you're gonna win some games.
Yeah, but even if I did, they get fucking demolished.
Yeah,
because it's not just instant win. If it's
all right, so try this. They've got some time between games in their pub games and in their little games that they play as stacks and stuff. Fucking reach outside your comfort zone. Learn some heroes. You have to. Or you are just going to lose every game.
Yeah, that's what I told some of the lads. It's like you told me you're good on 3 heroes. That's just really not good enough.
Yeah.
Banning 2 of them.
5 seconds remaining.
What's up, Scotty? Why is Scotty just posting exclamation marks?
I don't know. Well, whatever it's for, I'm sure it's a good reason.
I've got a shocker tomorrow on the cards. Team Stray versus George Foreman and Grill.
Oh, yes. I'm all aboard the GFG train. If they get one win, I'll be so happy.
Yeah, they won't, but yes.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
It's a
remaining.
surprise to see Wraithing gone in the first two.
Yep, very
Lost.
odd. Don't know what's going on there.
I can justify the rest of the bans, but I'm struggling with Wraith King.
The GTI schedule says that for the 31st, which is tomorrow, we have 2 games at 8. Eye Shitters versus Hooligoons and Granny's Cookies versus the Goon, the Bad and the Ugly.
I'm casting Eye Shitters versus Hooligans with Soups, so you can probably join for one of those.
Yeah.
Because I'll be drafting with my team as well, so I probably need another.
But then there's a game at
person.
7 and a game at 7:30 tomorrow as well. I think Mrs. F is out tomorrow, so I might be able to come on early and do one of the early games.
I think my game is 7:30.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team ban. Face the light. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Oh, Plague explaining his work problems to chat. You can tell us about them, Plague. We don't care.
Well, I was basically, people were saying like, make sure he doesn't pull a sickie, and I'm like, that's probably not going to happen. But
Yeah, that would be too obvious, I think.
the problem is, he's supposed to have written the executive summary for this presentation, and they know how to make it sound really good, and I don't quite have those skills yet, and that's the only bit I'm worried
You
about.
reckon
Everything else,
ChatGPT can help you make
Everything
this
else I can
sound
do.
like an
Yeah,
executive?
get ChatGPT. All right,
Maybe
let's
I'll
do a
get
ChatGPT right here. Chat. Is
Okay.
GPT-4 publicly available yet?
I don't know.
I feel like I could use it like a few months ago, so it probably should be.
10 seconds remaining.
If not, you can use fucking Bard, and I'm pretty sure it's as good as GPT-4.
All right,
5
give me a
seconds
rough
remaining.
summary.
The
new
exec
chat.
summary
New chat.
for
hold on.
a defense market assessment. How about that?
Write me an executive summary for a defense market assessment.
Defense market assessment. Yeah.
I always say please.
I say please as well. I'm very polite to the AI.
This executive summary presents a comprehensive assessment of the global defense market, outlining key trends, challenges, and opportunities that define the industry landscape. The analysis spans across various segments of the defense sector, encompassing aerospace, land, naval, and cyber domains. Market overview. The defense market continues to be influenced by geopolitical tensions, technological advancements, and evolving security threats. As nations strive to modernize their military capabilities and address emerging challenges, the defense industry experiences a dynamic interplay of innovation and adaptation. Gentlemen, the key trends. First, technological innovation. It's a given. Rapid advancements in areas such as artificial intelligence, unmanned systems, and cyber warfare are reshaping defense strategies.
10 seconds
Investment in
remaining.
research and development drives the creation of cutting-edge solutions, enhancing both offensive
5 seconds
and defensive
remaining.
capabilities.
Dire team pick.
Interoperability and network-centric warfare.
Oh,
Collaboration and integration among military branches and partner nations have become paramount. Network-centric warfare models, enabled by secure communication systems, enhance real-time information sharing and joint operations. Number 3, a shift towards
10
asymmetrical
seconds
threats.
remaining.
Non-traditional threats, including terrorism and hybrid warfare, have gained prominence. Counter-terrorism measures, intelligence sharing, and adaptable force structures are being prioritized to address these challenges effectively. And fourth, sustainability and energy efficiency. With growing environmental concerns, defense organizations are focusing on sustainable practices. Yeah, right. Energy-efficient technologies, reduced carbon footprint, and environmentally friendly equipment are gaining traction. Challenges: budget constraints, cybersecurity vulnerabilities, and geopolitical uncertainties. Opportunities.
I can steal that last bit. Most of it's a bit too strategic, you know. Which we have a strategic bit which covers the changing nature of warfare, but it's not quite exact sum. That final bit though, challenges, cybersecurity.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck the
So
other bits were,
budget constraints, cybersecurity vulnerabilities, and geopolitical uncertainties. Yeah.
I can nick that.
Yeah.
And I heard a sentence there that I recognised because I think someone else sent it to me as part of the strategic context, and I'm wondering if he's used AI.
He probably has.
It's probably pretty
Very
likely.
familiar. I was like, that's a very familiar phrasing.
Write me a summary of just how terrible Mancaf are at Dota 2.
Radiant team pick.
I'm not familiar with Mancaf from Dota 2.
It says the multiplayer Ancient Nerve Custom Annihilation Framework, Mancaf, has gained a reputation within the Dota 2 community for its consistently poor performance and underwhelming gameplay. With a track record marked by frequent losses, strategic blunders, and an apparent lack of coordination, Mancaf has struggled to make a meaningful impact in the competitive Dota 2 scene. The team's subpar decision-making, questionable drafting choices, and limited understanding of in-game mechanics have contributed to their reputation as one of the weakest teams in the field. Mancaf's consistent defeats and inability to secure victories have led to frustration among their fans and observers, ultimately highlighting their struggles to compete at a high level in the complex and competitive world of Dota 2.
10 seconds remaining.
How will
really good.
Yeah, how will George Foreman
5 seconds remaining.
and how will Dota
it's definitely
2
not going to
team
give you an answer
George
for that.
Foreman and Grill manage without their grill? The absence of their grill could pose both challenges and opportunities for the Dota 2 team, George Foreman and Grill.
Team ban.
While the grill may have been a distinctive element of their team identity, its removal could lead to several outcomes. Challenges: team identity. The grill might have been a source of team branding and camaraderie. Its absence could potentially impact the team's unique identity and fan engagement. Mental shift. The grill might have served as a psychological element for the team, providing a sense of comfort or motivation. Its removal could require the team to find alternative ways to boost their morale. Strategy adjustments. If the grill played a role in the team's strategy, losing it might necessitate strategic adjustments. Teams often use unconventional strategies for a competitive edge, and losing a unique element could disrupt their game plan. However, there are opportunities, including focused preparation. Without the grill as a potential distraction, the team could devote more time and energy to practice.
Potential distraction. Good God.
Radiant
In the end,
team
George
ban.
Foreman and Grill will need to adapt and overcome the challenges posed by the grill's absence. This situation could be an opportunity for the team to evolve, improve, and demonstrate the resilience in the competitive Dota 2 landscape.
That is really funny.
I mean, Scotty can testify whether any of that's true. If you
Yeah.
lost your emotional support grill,
5 seconds remaining.
Visage. This is the kind of thing I'm
Radiant
talking
team
about.
ban.
This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Being able to pull out a fucking Visage is what it takes for these goon games to flip. What's up, Lizard?
He smelt the GTI in the air.
10
That's a
seconds
VIP, and if
remaining.
ever I've seen one.
A momentous moment. We
5
don't get many of
seconds
those.
remaining.
Yeah. NPR is not playing in this game.
Dire team ban.
No, he will be playing on Friday, I think. That's when
Mm.
we're playing. Someone to confirm. Saturday.
Who's carry for Team Stray? I'm sure
Carry?
I believe it's
yeah,
Vidicus.
Vidicus.
It's Vidicus POS 1.
So I think that the tendency for the
5
goons is to
seconds
stick
remaining.
their best player on carry, but then the game falls apart because everybody else is terrible and the carry never gets a chance to do anything. I think Vidicus played really well the other night as Earthshaker. Just get him as a fucking 3. Get him to drive these goons. So, I mean, we see often The goons hate losing buildings, like more than anything. If somebody tickles a tier 1, they'll all fucking get up there very slowly to stop it. I would say just drag the enemy team around the map. Get your second or third best player on the carry, and just let your bestie not carry, but go 3. Go 3 and lead the team. davidonstreet.
Dire team pick.
So this is probably a mid Visage, right?
I think it's possibly a mid-primal offlane
offlane.
Visage, because Visage benefits a lot from having another person in the lane to do damage with him to build up stacks of Soul Assumption. So you run Rubik Visage, that's a brutal lane, especially for someone squishy like PA.
Yeah.
Nice jump,
Use their
Alistair.
pulse rate, I guess
Sundwave
it's really
61 Just Resubed
Bean
for
is a
4
Visage
months.
player.
5 seconds
He plays some
remaining.
pretty weird old heroes, so would not put it past him.
I think a lot of this game is going to
Radiant
depend on
team
can
pick.
the...
Drow.
And there's a
So
drow
yeah,
with the
Primal
whiskers.
mid,
That's pretty
Visage
cool.
pos 3, Drow pos 1.
Alfredo
Drow's a
Drow.
bold pick into PA, I will say that. Actually, it's okay. Her ulti, the proc, goes through evasion. So you do pretty well against PA for quite a lot of the game. The
Well,
obviously
they
downside
just
being
need
PA can
the mid
get on
lane
your
to-
ass.
Remaining.
You can either do well against Primal in lane, or
5 seconds remaining.
I think it's kind of important to shut down this Primal.
He's one of those
Well-
guys we've seen when Ben plays Primal and crushes mid. He never stops. Like he just runs around, gets BKB,
I guess
just
the
runs
question
around.
is,
good
can you
against
actually
Primal is
beat-
slows, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm thinking like something like, I don't know, Viper, Quap.
What's good against Visage?
Quap might be quite nifty.
I mean, Visage is already like reasonably done.
Crimson
with.
Guard is good against Visage, doesn't matter where it comes
You
from.
may now select your heroes.
So they've gone to jump the backliners basically.
Yeah.
Create some chaos with the voice spirit going in and build some space in the team fight for Vidicus to find some
5
kills.
seconds.
2 heroes that can get on
Pyrion
top of
Flax
this
is
drow.
Ranger. Can you see that?
What is?
It says Pyrion Flax is Drow Ranger.
I don't see that.
I don't see that either, but there was someone posted a screenshot of when they loaded into the game, the UI bugged out and it said Pyrion was the captain
I'll get a
for the
screenshot.
dire.
The old chaperoonies.
Weird. Madge Primal Beast. Bean Visage. I wonder, is Madge gonna go mid?
I mean, I think aside from Maj Primal, I think Mancaf have literally got every single one of their best heroes. I think so. They're the best heroes Rubik. I think Nutkin's is probably Jakira. I think Beans arguably is Visage, maybe Brew, and Alfredo's is definitely Drow. So
yeah, this is tough.
it's going to be a question of if Radiant can survive the lanes and give PN a case start. There's a hope, but it's not a big hope.
I'm gonna say this is an easy 1-0 for Mancaf. The only hope they can have is that they fucking dump Sir Alfredo in lane. Because you can tilt this man. They need to tilt Alfredo and get him frustrated and then just fucking chase him around.
There you go, Pyrion Flax on the Drow Ranger.
So weird.
Pyrion Flax is Drow Ranger. It's like fucking movie poster. The movie you don't want to see this summer.
Nobody wants to see my Drow Ranger.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Yax-Max Just
So-
Resubed for 57 months.
Cheeky strategy pause, love it.
Yep. Wonder if Nutkin is going to do any.
I think Nutkin's left
any
cheeks
abuse
enabled.
of
He is the
powers.
one who set up
Yeah.
the lobby.
Yeah.
AD not loaded in.
The opportunity for corruption exists.
How does he not load it in?
It even says Pyrion Flax is
Nice
typing
jump,
in
Alistair.
the game.
FL0CKER Just Resubed for 38 months.
I haven't got any of these problems.
Look, I've put another picture in.
Pyrion Flax. I've always wanted to be a giant space crab.
Oh dear.
What? Wait, so the
Well, how
voice
does that
lines
happen?
show up as me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're literally. It says
You're playing
Pyrion-
Drow, so that means we have to talk about it as if you're playing this Drow. Everything Drow does is on you.
I think maybe it is legit, like this, but Alfredo's changed his professional into Pyrion Flax.
I doubt it. Unless he's that guy
Because
that.
I think that might. I think it's sometimes a little bit buggy. Oh no, he just says the game is bugged. His professional name is not that. Okay, that I've never seen that bug before.
Yeah.
That's very strange.
Weird lobby bug. I wonder if that's happening in pro games. This, I mean, it could be.
How is Pyrion Flax in as playing drought and also spectating? This is not good.
They're going to go for it here. We could be on for a big old fight. Why can't I zoom out in this mode? That's so frustrating.
Can you?
I
Not?
think you can zoom out.
I can't.
Is it because you're playing drought?
Primal
There's
Beast.
a big wraparound here. This is big slows on Magic. He's not getting much done. He's actually just gonna fucking die.
Match
dead.
down.
They're gonna get
David goes
David on
down
the turn.
next. I don't think they want more
85
here.
has just got his feet,
ADFire
but
just
nothing
waddling
else.
in. That is some classic
That was
ADFire.
That
Can
was
they get
shit.
Burger King Burger here, aka It's Me Evan? He's going for the bounty and he's going to pay for it with his life.
They don't actually have any subs, so if he gets the time to TP, he will get away. Of course, if he goes for the chat, I'm
a
getting
hell of a
them.
lot of time at the moment, and he's going
That's
to get
a free
another
space.
bounty rune. Can
Go
he
for
get
third.
the third bounty
Go
rune?
for the third.
Go!
Is he going for it?
He's going
He's
for it.
going
Oh,
Yes!
what a player! That's the player
This
of the
I
game.
like.
He's 10 faster than the drow, so we can just keep out running them. That's legendary.
Excellent. Well done, Evan.
Right, let's get these last hits and denies up.
That's a
Let's-
W from me.
So I'm mostly gonna be interested in what happens to PA, because she's the linchpin of Radiance draft.
Yeah.
If this Jackie-O and this Visage can
Well,
bully her out,
no,
it's gonna be
already
horrible.
spaffed out all of his mana on level 1.
Well, he's baffed out all of his mana on the fight, right? And the chase.
Yeah, but he's also
And then-
used it to
Nice
hit him
jump,
once now,
Alistair.
push him.
Almest-basso just
That's a
resubed
thing
for
I see
72
ogres
months.
do a lot in the Goon games. Is there's no attempt to like not burn through all their mana in the first wave. Like you've got a low cooldown spell, so you think, oh, I better spam it, and it doesn't do enough. You're just making them sort of, I guess, slightly slower and take a little bit of damage, and then all your mana's gone, and ogre has no fucking mana. So then you're just having to burn through mangoes for now.
Who's APB?
We say this every time APB's in a game.
I know. The only reason I know APB's name is because we asked who's APB at one point, and some smartass in chat said it's all points bulletin or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. I
And
remember.
they got banned, and that's the only reason I remember.
Did they get banned?
I don't think they got banned for long, but they definitely got banned for a bit of time.
Oh
Doesn't
my god,
sound
APB
like
is
me.
missing so many. We need to put an APB on the last hits that he's missing at the moment.
Yeah, they've done a really bold
He's
choice
on
by picking a
4
meta
last
hero.
hits
in
to
Primal.
13 of Primal.
Yeah,
Maybe they
but
didn't
once again,
realise
they're
that Primal would have
constrained
no
by the
idea.
fact he probably can't play any other hero.
Maybe they thought it was Visage mid and just thought, I will pick.
They can't have thought that, can they?
I
They
mean,
needed a better
I think
coach.
it's,
That's
I
the
think
answer.
it's perfectly.
I think it's reasonable for them to think that Primal could have been offlane.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's reasonable at all.
I
well-
think if you pay attention to pro games, it's not very reasonable at all. But
Yeah.
This is
I
Goon
don't,
games.
think, I don't think we should give them too much credit.
I mean, it's just the weird thing about it is the Visage needs a second hero, really, for the Soul Assumption. I think if you go mid Visage, you actually don't get like only 1 point Soul. You max Grave Chill because it's so much worse without the second.
Yeah,
hero.
yeah, it's just very easy to win your lane. And you got level 6 fast.
Do you know what I'm shocked by? That no one's picking mid Warlock. Like, if I could,
I want-
I fucking
banned
dumpstered
today.
with that. I won it twice today, mid, twice in a row, and then I picked Sniper and we won with that.
Oh man, APB is getting fucking demolished here.
Yeah, it's just looking
He's over
pretty bad.
double last hits down. He's missing out on water runes.
And this was the last pick, remember? This was the big triumph of their
Yeah.
draft.
Yeah.
Was this
Voice
Voice
Fish is not very good these days, to be
No.
honest.
You
I
never
don't know
see
what
him.
I don't know what they're doing here. This often feels like the big thing that I don't know why. In a lot of these goon drafts, it feels like their last pick is their worst pick. I don't know.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
It's because again, we're used to seeing the pros who have a wide hero pool who can
Oh my god, what's he
Like-
doing?
get that
Oh,
matchup
Lord.
rather than just I can only play 2 heroes, but give me last pick because I'm mid.
Yeah. I think it's weird because I think it's not like the lads are going to know how to counterpick a Void.
For the dead.
Yeah.
So if you're going to pick Void and you're like, I've got 2 heroes I can go mid on, pick me one of them. Just fucking
Funny
pick
thing
it.
is they did counterpick Void, but they did it first pick.
Yeah,
versus last
right. But it's not like they deliberately were like, we'll pick Primal here because he's definitely going to pick Void. They just sort of picked it.
Oh my god.
Not much
Nice
fun,
jump,
mate.
Alistair.
Can't take my eyes
Kyle
away
battersi
from
lunga R just resubbed for 54 months,
Oh, he
wanting manca
denies the
Toulouse.
fucking flag as well. Poor flag creep.
Drow, pretty deep here. The goons heckin' love playing Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, they are big on it. I was going to say, any analysis on Treant from Pro Games? Is he being picked?
He's
been
picked.
huge, yeah.
He's been picked a fair bit. Why? Haven't a fucking clue, to be honest.
I mean, I think so. Apparently, Leech Seed got a buff. Apparently, as well with Nature's Grasp.
Damage heal per second increased by
AVB's
5
dead
damage
again,
per
by the
level.
way.
Which is not big, but
Oh,
also
he's not dead. Oh, is he?
you get.
No, he's
Oh
not.
God, cast
God,
just
if
what-
only
what's
someone
Matt's doing?
TP to help him
Yeah,
out.
honestly,
where is his team?
a fucking Lich here and this is a kill, but I don't know why there's no conversation happening. Lich is just bing chilling down here on full mana. There's no.
Oh no.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh,
Why?
no.
Why are they not helping each other ever in these games? That's a kill.
Radiant's middle tower
He's
is
got
under
phase
attack.
boots now. It's really looking bad. He's almost got a tier 1. It's been absolutely, and the fact they're only less than 1k ahead means the other lanes must actually be going fairly well. He's got 30
Now Lich is just gonna die here. 85. Fucking applause, mate.
Radiant's
ADFire
middle tower
actually
has
might.
fallen.
I didn't realize how bad he was outside of his bog standard pool of like Pango apps. But he's fucking abysmal. He doesn't understand positioning at all.
Who? APB or 85?
85.
Yeah, no, he's a terrible player.
He actually looks a lot like Amos playing.
I mean, AVB is dead again, by the way. It's going to be a bit closer this time. He's got the shield on.
Fine.
He's gonna go back to base, I feel. He has lost his tower at 6 minutes, and he is down 2 levels, and the fucking Primal has twice his last hits. Well, this is just tragic. This is so sad.
I don't actually think he's that bad on the hero because like from how how I can see he's playing, he
He's
definitely
not done
knows what he's
anything
doing.
massively wrong.
But he
apart
just
from
made
pick
like
the
a
hero.
big boo boo and then fed, and then Primal just rolls over. It was just a bad pick. No, nothing else to say. Just
Would
a really
Viper
bad
have been a better pick?
Radiant's middle tower is under
Oh,
attack.
probably much better.
Probably, but obviously if you can't play Viper, then
I mean,
well,
jeez, who
everyone-
can't play
can't do anything
Viper?
against
Come
Viper.
on. Who can't play Viper, really? He's like the easy. He's Babby's
He
first
knows
mid.
the Sauron eye of Ted's stream is going to be looking at him. Are you gonna pick a hero you've never played before?
But how have you never played Viper, but you play Void? I don't get
Viper's
it.
boring as fuck.
Yeah, but he's
You wanna
also
play
like
something
a
cool
super
and-
straightforward. He
Man,
didn't
he's
get any of
missing
those.
all his last hits. He's on 17 last hits, 8 hits.
That was such a bad ice
Rubik has
bath.
fucking almost got as many last hits as him.
Yup.
That was such
So,
a bad
Vidicus-
ice bath.
Is actually doing well. So the one hope this game
PA.
is
Yeah.
Void Spirit, be tanky, go in, die, and in your death you will buy enough time and enough attention for PA to kill someone.
Did we expect anything less though? It was always going to be down to Vidicus.
Yeah.
ADFire is once again dead
Yeah.
because he's just standing out position.
I don't know why he's out there. You know, when I... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's half her health.
Oh lord, the blink in as opposed to the blink on tree.
They might
That
get
was-
David too. Well, this is over. Alright,
It is
GG.
the point in time where the lanes collapse and everything goes horribly, horribly wrong.
Yeah, I mean, Madge is
Radiant's
doing really
bottom
well.
tower is
I think
under
that
attack.
the thing, Madge actually hasn't even had like a dominating game where I'm like, you played super well. He's just profited off a really good lane matchup and poor play.
I feel like when you're making a Dota team, I don't know how many of the Goon TI teams, maybe we can talk to some of them
Radiant's
afterwards.
bottom tower
When it came
is
to
under
getting
attack.
players, these can't be the usual stacks they
Radiant's
play
bottom
in.
tower has fallen.
Because quite often they're taking a player who would almost always be playing support and making them play mid or making them play carry. But then when you play with these lads, they're like, oh, I normally play 3. And you're like, okay. And then they go 3 and they're fucking abominable. And they really just don't do anything. And you think, this is what you normally do? This is like your go-to position is 3? You can play like 2 heroes. Oh, I could play Underlord or I could play Brew really badly. It's like, okay. So when they put these teams together, and more often than not, these lads are playing support in their solo ranked games. What's the plan? Why didn't you say we need a mid and get someone who can play mid? Here we go.
There aren't many of those people around, to be honest, and the ones that are have been snapped up.
Yeah.
If you're looking, you gotta pay through the arse for a striker.
It's true.
Yeah, it is very, very true.
That's true. Wait, I'm gonna.
At the end of the day, if all your mates are POS 5 players and you want to roll up to GoonTI, more power to you.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true.
True.
Ouais, c'est vrai. UHM, c'est vrai.
Don't look at the net worth. Holy fuck, APB. Oh,
I'm clicking it.
Oh, buddy, it's bad.
Oh no!
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, it's super, super bad.
He's got less. He's got almost as much as his tree.
I think this is a good lesson in drafting. My team had the same lesson. You can't just pick what you want. Some thought has to go into it, sadly.
So Tree has 5 last hits and has almost as much net worth as his mid, who has 23. APB having to go back to base. He's so poor. Primal Beast. Invisible here.
Look who's pulled out of position once again.
Oh, this is... I mean, honestly, if they called it now, I would be down for... I'm down for playing, because this series is fucking over. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is... Is there any way on God's green earth that there's anything other than a double dub from Anka?
No. This is why the American cast was a necessary precaution to have. Because I don't think I would have survived through those games if I was doing it normally either.
I can't do that all the time.
No, I know that's why Thomas left you to stop. I mean, what we did last year was just wait for a good game and then pass it after.
Yeah, might do that because these have been fucking abysmal.
We did a fair bit live near the end, didn't we? I guess that
yeah,
was like
but that's because the teams are better. The group stage is just going to be like this.
We did not watch much of the group stage. We watched the final. Well, not the finals, but
I'm still planning to do casting of my games, but I'll do American cast, but that's about it.
Do you guys want to play Dotes? I'm down. I mean, I'm totally down. I would rather do that than spend 2 hours watching.
I think let this one.
All right, we'll finish this one and then we'll play Dotes. I'm not watching game 2.
The fucking people will be mad about the ticket.
That's fair. Fuck me.
Yeah, if you are listening in game, we're sorry that your casters are deciding whether or not to leave. It's not standard TI group stage procedure.
It's not just go play. Owen, I'm done. I can't be bothered.
They're all just walking about.
The saddest part is these 3 level 5 heroes sing.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
So bad.
All right. Oh, that's not great. But
what a play!
He doesn't care. All right. I'm gonna do something I don't want to do. I'm gonna click on PA. Now, if I see a Battle Fury being built, this is in the bin. Okay. Well, there you go. Vidicus has decided to lose the game even harder. He's going for it.
I mean, he's making the right call about where he is at the map. Absolutely. However, I don't think it's going to make any difference. How is ADFire there?
Why are you still going?
He wanted the stairs to put the ward down, and Primal was sitting there and just killed him.
My question is, how did someone die?
Vidicus, stop! Stop building a map.
Madge died for first blood. Remember?
Please.
Oh yeah, and since then there's been nothing.
They've not died once, yeah. And honestly, they've not been close to dying once.
His Madge died first blood as well, and Void Spirit still fucking absolutely sucked out.
Destroyed, yeah.
So, this Battle Fury, let's just look at the cost of Battle Fury, shall we? 4,100 gold. Just, I want you goons watching this who might be playing in some of these games later to bear that in mind. 4,100 gold on an item that pretty much only helps you farm.
Oh, the heals.
Oh, hello! Hello! No, he's fine!
Oh, if he ulted.
Where's APB's second spell? No!
No, it's on cooldown.
He already
Oh,
used
he gets
it.
away with it.
Pyrion Flax is tearing down Void Spirit here.
That was so close to the start of the comeback, and he gets away with it.
So you're going to get this Battle Fury, and you need to farm 4,100 gold for it to have paid for itself. That's the way I think of things like Midas and Battle Fury is. If it doesn't cover its cost as a farming item before the game is over, what was the point? And you're going for it now, and they're fucking going high ground at 15 minutes. You just saw your team barely survived a high ground attempt. They are not ready. A bunch of them are not even level 6. Or they just hit level 6. You have a level 11 Primal Beast who is going to get fucking ags. You don't even need BKB. He doesn't even care. He's just going to run at you. You've got a drow who's just going to click your buildings, and you're going to be up here farming for another 15 minutes. What's going on?
Now it's Dawnbreaker's turn to be very low down on the old net worth.
Dawn has a sort of excuse in that she's stepped away from farming to give Void Spirit something to do.
Man,
right?
I want to have it. So I just want to have a look at the overall XPM on all of these guys.
All right, let's have a look. XP
That might be the lowest catalogue of XPMs we've
You've
seen.
got 3 people below 200 on the Radiant team. 3. That's incredible. Let's look at GPM. Where's GPM? Gold per minute.
Oh, it's not good for ADFire.
4 guys.
I remember we said base was around 100. So
So
My
ADFire and
fucking
David
God.
are barely above passive. Go for Roche, Vidicus. Come on, man. Jeez.
I still remember the legendary moment back in the day where a mate of mine had 89 XPM on his Jakiro.
Wow.
I don't even think it's possible to do that anymore, just because you get like just XP from a load of random things now, like shrines and experience and whatever.
This Visage is on the
golden
hunt.
era of the below 100 XPM.
God, it's like watching Nigma versus OG again.
Yeah.
What a joy.
Oh dear.
The interesting thing is, what was ADFire intending to do here? He's not
Dunno.
just kind of wandering about.
He's looking towards somewhere.
is under attack.
He's baiting,
Oh wait,
actually. His
here
team's
we
coming.
go. This is a
the
big
good
bait.
Vidic-
Vidicus is here too. What a play from ADFire. I doubt it. Please. Ult.
My
What?
David,
David,
please.
what are you holding it for?
Please, David.
What are you holding it for?
Bring me this sweet release death.
Just, oh, I don't have anything, lads. Well, it's got to be 5 men or it won't get clipped. Oh well. The goons are too nice to play with. There is a Belt of Strength and a Dragon Lance recipe just on the floor mid. Have you seen this? Mid Dire tier 1.
It's okay. I'm gonna guess Alfredo disassembled his Dragonlance for Ags and forgot to pick up the other items because his inventory was full.
Oh.
So his inventory was full of Ags items. He disassembled. They dropped on the floor. Don't tell him.
No, it's not a stream start, Ted.
No, I typed in chat saying, "What is the
Played
point of you,
great in
David?
chat.
The one crumb of hope you had."
Radiant's top
Oh,
tower
I
is
have
under
you
attack.
muted, I guess.
Probably.
Oh no, I see you.
No, I think you're just old.
Radiant are scanning.
Plague's text shows up as dark purple, so I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
What is the point of you, David? Oh my god.
That's a very mean thing to
Calm
say.
down, Plague.
Yeah,
He's-
but I miss angry and sort of just bitchy play.
Belligerent play.
Bring that
Oh,
moment.
Alfredo found it. He found the bits of his fucking.
He stumbled. He probably was wondering why they weren't in his inventory. There we go. Worked it out.
He doesn't need to do anything this game. Like, when I see games like this, I think, honestly, there's no mismatch here because Alfredo hasn't had to do anything. Like, he literally could just turn up at 40 minutes and the game's already over by then anyway. Like, they've lost everywhere. Madge has phase boots. He's closing in on Ags. He's also got the Kaya and Sanj. PA has Battle Fury.
Radiant's top tower is
Let's see
under
if this
attack.
pays off.
Oh, he's got a point. Wait, can he? He can actually kill. What is happening? Is anyone paying attention?
No one is paying attention. He can still kill him.
Vidicus can kill him. He can definitely kill him. This is a huge kill.
Oh, no!
Fucked it so bad.
Oh!
Might still get it.
Yes,
Nice.
Vidicus!
That's
809 gold.
Alright.
What a
and they killed Bean at the same time.
Wow.
Alright!
That fucking comeback is on.
Alright, the lads!
Okay, they're back into it. They're back into it. Only 13k down, 14 now.
Alright, that resulted in a 1% uptick in win probability. That gave them a 1% increase in their chance
That
of winning.
1% is their hope and dream right
That's
now.
it. 1% at a time, lads. 1% at a time. That's it. Google it.
He was doing Duolingo. That's a brilliant. I fucking love that. Actually, fair play. You gotta keep. You can't let the streak go. It's very fair.
I think I would have been tempted to give that smart rune to my PA, since that's your only win condition, but what do I know?
Well,
if this Battle Fury is given
You gotta
time to
remember,
pay
this
off,
isn't
I
just
will
one
laugh.
game. They gotta keep their morale going for like another fucking 2 weeks of playing together.
God.
You can't take that one away from Lich, man. He's struggling.
Radiant are scanning.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's why your team would collapse into ruin.
No,
within the
we'd
first
win,
day.
mate. If I played in the Goon TI, we'd fucking destroy it.
Dire's
We would
top tower
fucking
is under
destroy
attack.
it. Get me on Morlock, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They can't beat my Morlock. I'd fucking go Mitch against these clowns. Or even mid-Shadow Shaman. They are taking Roche here.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
it's gonna be a pretty slow affair until the Argos there.
It's going for so very to be honest. Yeah, they aren't the. There's a 22-minute Roche. They aren't really the physical
They're getting
gods
through
here.
it.
Vidicus is still some way off this Deso. I'm just saying, if he had Deso BKB, which he would have by now, more or less,
Dire's top tower is under
I'm thinking he might be able to actually do some pogging off.
Yeah, because they're probably gonna go for the HG now, and it's gonna be a little bit tricky to make things happen. They gotta hope that probably just dives in.
I think they can go top right now on Radiant really fast and kill Madge. That's their hope right now. That's the only play they can make. If they sit in base, they're fucked.
The Goons unironically lost to Ted mid-Pudge, so they
Dire's
can never
middle
actually
tower
talk
is
down
under
to him.
attack.
Exactly, Bob. Exactly. And this was mid-Pudge before it was like a thing that people did. It was such a funny game. I think it was Hellboy Sven, if I remember rightly. A classic
Okay, here we
game.
go. They gotta jump before fucking Primal gets there. Oh, he's got haste rune. Their time has been cut in half. Look, he's literally showing mid, lads. You can see he's not there. You gotta go. You're even gonna see Nutkins that you know there's only 3 heroes bot right now.
That's
And
it.
they can't muster the will to do anything.
To be fair, they don't have their carry. Because APB ain't going to do shit. I'm going to put that out. Put it out on APB on the chances of Strays winning this game. It's baffled scientists that so much sweat was produced in such a short time from the other team as well.
The net worth of PA has crept up slowly. Matching Visage now. And they've got
With the-
Tree and
with the
Lich
two
Chopper. If
armors,
there's
they
ever a
can hold
team
pretty
that
well.
hold high ground for late game,
Yeah.
it's this one.
Yeah.
85, don't walk forward, my
Yeah,
my
that
lad.
was, I don't know what the fuck
Sit
that
and
was.
Frost Shield Tower, brother.
That
That's
is
all
the
you gotta
classic goon. Oh, I was just trying to... You were trying to what? Just...
do. Tree Armor Tower, Frost Shield Tower, do it again. Keep the tower alive.
That
What?
is not the one.
And it's been stolen. Oh, and he's let the tower die, and he's... Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, for
Yes,
fuck's
kill him.
sake.
Kill him.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Cool.
They can call it.
They can call that.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Some of the better games later on might be pretty pog, but this ain't one of them.
Yeah, when the wheat is sorted from the chaff, you know, then the games get quite good.
I mean, there are some games in the group stage that will be pretty close, and I'll be looking forward to seeing those. But
I mean, tomorrow it's fucking KBJ versus Pyrion. That's
that's
the
getting
game
watched. That is
That's
getting
the game
watched.
that I am casting.
What time is that one on?
Radiant's
8 o'clock.
middle barracks
I'm
has
down for that. Let's do it.
fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Like, I want to watch shitters against shitters, or goodies against goodies, but goodies against shitters is just, it's this.
So I think in terms of the
Oh!
oh my lord, in terms of the Monte Carlo,
They might get Madge. Yes!
They get Madge!
Kills!
Radiant's top
And
tower.
Bean also very low.
Dire's top tower.
They can hold the final set of racks.
Oh, David has
Oh,
used
that's
his ult.
get out the pyre.
That is an Ags on Jakiro.
It is Nags on Jakiro.
That's all he's got.
Holding on by the skin of their teeth.
Vidicus has the Deso,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
but I don't know what he does.
It's hard. It's
4-2-2. It's close to the 3-2-2, but one better.
Yeah, we skipped past 322 and 420, sadly.
Dire's courier has been killed.
The favourites so
Goodbye,
far, I think
ADFire.
there are probably 4 teams that have a chance.
Yeah, the
ADFire is
favourites
a
are
bit.
Jeff.
Jeff are the favourites, but Too Hot for Dota are also up there. Mancaf are
Yeah,
probably not a bad team.
Mancaf third. It's Jeff, then 2 hot for Dota.
I think the team with Head On might do okay. They're not a bad team.
Yeah, no, honestly, they look pretty decent.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, tomorrow it's the second worst team versus the third worst team.
Excellent, excellent. That'll be a 70-minuter.
Tower has fallen.
Oh lord, let him free.
Under attack.
The Zeth's a little bit in here. They can get a kill.
That's a good start, but they are down
However
megas.
they've lost. There's
Could
the
be a
Lich
good
Ult.
Lich ulti.
It counts
It's
as
not.
2.
Bounces straight to creeps.
Oh lord. APB straight into the fire. How much punishment are they going to inflict on themselves?
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Oh god. Bot, bat, bit, back.
They have called it.
GG.
Tower is under attack.
I'm doing an auto disconnect before game end.
Dire victory.
That was abysmal. Terrible. Just terrible.
Let's see.
Jonas, go for it, mate.
What's he doing? Sorry.
He's going to take over.
5 seconds.
Thanks everyone for joining on this evening. It's been plagued with technical difficulties. Unfortunately, the coordinator was down in the middle of an update for Dota. That, of course, had to be done in the middle of our series. I am Dr. Jonas, and I'm joined by Luke the Second, again promoted from Luke the Third. And this is the second game of the series between Monkeys for Nothing and the Chimps for Free and Team Stray. As you can see, we're already in draft phase, of course, because I saved you from having to endure 43 minutes of absolutely nothing. Our first bans are coming: Witch Doctor, Slaughter, and Leshrag, because it's obvious, because they're just trying to block my dear mid match. I think I'm getting some. Hold on.
Yeah. So they've.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay, good. So they're banned at the Primal Beast because of last game. Madge absolutely owned on Primal Beast.
I'm gonna stream for you, but I don't know what good that will do.
Just let me see it in real time instead of.
Yeah, with the 3-4 second delay. I have even less delay than Pyrion for some reason against the UK. We're gonna keep it at 720p, if you don't mind.
That's all good. That's fine with me. Whatever.
There we go. Go watch. Very good. The second round of bans is over, so we have the 7 bans for the first phase. Axe, Pyrion, and Brewmaster. These are, and of course they also banned Primal Beast, seeing what it did to them on the last game. Dawnbreaker is their first pick again for Team Stray. I don't know what they're trying to achieve with this, to be perfectly honest with you. And Snapfire, surely going for Nutkin, is the first pick for the Monkeys.
So they're taking the Dawnbreaker because of, in the first phase, because it can either be played as a 4 or a 3.
Yeah, the flex pick.
So they're doing it as a flex pick, but yeah. And then they ban out the Monkeys, ban out the PA and the Wraith King because they're the carries Vidicus plays. I don't know what they banned at the Timbersaw. I'm guessing they're gonna try and go for like a strength draft, maybe.
Maybe. Because I wouldn't have seen Match trying to go for a Timber play mid.
Or even Bean.
Bean doesn't go for. I would really tell you that it's not a. It's certainly a hero that he can play, but it's not a favorite hero for Bean, for sure. Down Ranger is also banned. Shadow Shaman possibly going for szethw here, and then we have Crystal Maiden surely going for ADFire. The third pick for Team Stray is Pudge. We know that usually goons don't know how to deal with Pudge, but this is going to be an APB mid Pudge or
Dave on Street Pudge.
Possibly David, yeah.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team.
Third pick comes in, and that's a Necro, and okay, yeah.
That's a Madge mid Necro.
We won. That's it. Okay, what else can I say? Like. Okay. What else do we want to pick here? Look, we already have Vince Lycan. We have Magus Necro. These are comfort picks for Mancaf. It's absolutely great. And Snapfire for Nutkin is, yeah, he can handle both of them. I mean Snap and Mortimer. Of course, well, a Monkey King pick for Vidicus. That's going to be interesting. I don't think.
Or it could be a mid lane.
Mid lane. APB handling Monkey. Do you think so?
It could be a flex pick, but the what was it? So they either want a. I'm trying to think. The Drow got banned. The Wraith King got banned. I guess Ricky maybe.
Maybe.
Like, you want something to kill the CM, and
we've seen Vidicus favors Wraith King a lot, but of course because it's banned, he won't be able to pick it.
Yeah, I was more talking for Alfredo. Like they seem to go in a pushing lineup here.
Yeah.
So it seems like
you have the Viper and Sniper bans right now. Gyro has been banned as well.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, what would they play here as a carry?
10
PL needs farm. Maybe a Sven. But I feel like they're going here. They're going like heavily push strat.
Yeah, and they're
They
going
just
for a zoning strat as well on dire side.
Mhm.
That way they intend to stop any quick advances by, well, a PL ban. I don't think that's what they should have done, really. If I know my team, I don't think Alfredo would have gone for a PL anyway.
Mhm.
And yeah, Jack is right. They didn't ban Spectre. Huge, absolutely huge mistake.
5 seconds remaining.
Recommendation on picking Puck from Soups,
Radiant team pick.
but that's a bristle pick.
Bristleback.
You
So
still need to see who grabs what.
So mid pudge, bristleback off lane.
Possibly so.
So pos 4 Dawnbreaker maybe.
Pause forward on breaker. They could
10
surprise us
seconds
still.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, well, Bristle is in a good moment. It is a good utility hero. At the same time, he can handle quite a beating. So it has many advantages. It's simple to manage. With the Vidicus, you can stop people. Well, color me surprise. Alfredo picks a life stealer, and we're going for the second game with this. APB finally confirms that he's gonna play mid-dawn.
Mid-dawn. Okay.
Oh yeah, and that Monkey King is actually their carry. Let me tell you, this is
not
quite a
expecting that.
surprise. This wasn't by the numbers at all. Oh yeah, the new
Break it.
skin on Nutkin. Look at that, the big snail. Wow.
The immortal hood, the immortal Snapfire set is best Snapfire set. I will say that because I'm probably the only one who has it still.
It's incredible.
I
Okay.
definitely did not pay 75 quid for that.
I think this is going to be a more interesting game than the first one. The first one was quite quick and quite a thump. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that was a shellacking administered by Mancaf. But this one, I believe it has its merits for a much better game, a more active game for Team Stray. I believe we're gonna see a good performance by Vid on that Monkey King. It's gonna be really interesting. If APB manages that Dawn in a way that enables him to counter what Match could do, then we're gonna look into a game that's gonna go way later than the 25 minutes that we just witnessed. Okay, Bean immediately summons his wolves. Guys are going very tight. Thank you for watching, everyone. This is game 2 of the series between Team Stray and Monkeys for Nothing and Chimps for Free in this second day of the first week of the Gunter National. Once again, I'm Dr. Jonas, and joining me is Second Look in the analysis.
Watching for Dr. Jonas' stream.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was seconds away. That's a really
And I
good hook
hooked
by
David
David! Grabs spin! The guys go in. He manages to escape. They grab the bristleback on Evan instead. There's quite a walloping. They grab ADFire. They lock him down. And the first blood goes for Nutkin and the monkeys. David goes again with a very short hook. The wolves start to chase him away. And I believe that's it. That's a really good defense. Evan, with a very bad position, and the wolves are still chasing him while, well, APB gets disconnected. I was about to say that they were converging to
AD.
Ooh, that's a crash.
Yeah, ADFire looked like he crashed at the start when they first blooded him.
Wow. We have 2 disconnects. I don't know
Yeah,
if they...
I think Dota might have a memory leak.
Ugh, don't tell me that this is gonna need another update. Can we find out what's going on with Ted's game? If there's any technical difficulties on his side, because that's a good thing to know.
They were already in game before the update came out.
Oh, so they're playing on the old client still.
They're playing on the old client. Yeah,
Lucky
so he's probably
them.
done with.
Lucky
he's
them.
probably done with today after the stream.
And for sure they're not playing a second game because they should be over by now.
Yeah.
He's still up.
Well, they're still playing at the moment.
Oh, they're still playing?
Yeah, their game's still going.
Wow. All right. Well,
Good,
we are
not.
at second 0. Well done.
First blood has happened.
Thank you for keeping Rhino at bay there. Whatever he did. Thank you for acting quickly, Knock. Rhino's a menace.
Is Rhino a menace now?
1984. Please maintain order.
I don't think Nock should have any powers.
Yeah, well, I gave him powers because I know what I'm doing. Very good, I suppose. Until AD can make sure that he can come back, this is not coming.
The coordinator might be down again for him or something.
It could be. Could be. If anyone knows that the coordinator is down as well, that would be interesting to know. We may have to bail out from this game completely if we're not able to have all the players, especially because it's quite late. Quite late. I don't think I remember the exact line, but I can do my old man rage in my own way. I mean, some people have heard me do that. It's not like I don't understand drivers. I know how to handle drivers on my own. I've been doing this for like 30 years. I handle computers since the times of 486. I don't need anyone in chat telling me how to update drivers. Something like that could be.
That was good.
Yeah.
It was very.
I guess.
Your accent came out. Oh, coordinator's down again.
Yeah, the coordinator's down. I don't think we're gonna go ahead with this match at all because the technical difficulties that this last update is bringing are just brutal.
Fucking Dota.
Yeah.
Bloody Valve.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do hashtag blame Pyrion.
Oh. What kind of crash? Are they exchanging shirts?
Say that the coordinator's down.
I can't type in chat.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Shift enter. Shift enter.
I don't have the levels.
No, you can type in the game. You type in game. If you go tab to all chat. If you go press enter, tab.
Yeah?
It's all. Oh, do slash all.
Oh, slash all. Oh, because I have allies. Okay.
It should work. Oh, coordinator's back up now, fuck's sake.
I can't type.
That's weird. That's weird.
I told you.
Normally it does work.
Because you play.
No, when I do like when
I don't know. I
servers.
haven't played for quite a while, and that happens. Doesn't let me. Okay, with ADFire back into the game, we can continue.
is a good opportunity to learn.
My prayers are answered. Who wants cookies? Well, too bad.
Come on. Oh, he disconnected again.
Please, lads, cast your spells. Is it a feed? Maybe it's a bait.
I love that sound.
Path to wisdom. You can't improve until you make mistakes. No way.
Oh well. We're not receiving any specific updates beyond what we're seeing here.
That was costly.
We are already 1 hour deep into the stream. And we barely got to the sound of the horn. I will say it is very complicated to carry on like this. It's very unfortunate, but I don't know how the game arbiter is going to handle the situation. Oh, thank you, Subs. That's true.
Yeah, true.
I've always wanted to be a giant space crab. This is a good opportunity to learn.
This is nicer now. Reconnecting. He definitely reconnected. Let's see if he can handle being in again or not. He says go. We are carrying on.
Are we off again?
Yeah. Well, I guess they grabbed that bounty rune. Yeah. We can see that. Yep. He really fucked you. They're taking their lane positions. Match coming here. Leaves his wave to the mercy of APB. APB takes a very aggressive stance there, but he just stays in the middle of the river instead of chasing Match. I got good news and bad news, says Nutkin in chat. Yeah.
Straight dog.
We're gonna see what this is about. Could be a non sequitur. So we have Nutkin and Bean sharing lane with not Lycan and the snap.
That's just really low
The
mana.
monkey from Vid. And here we have David with the Pudge and the Bristleback. Practically sharing a 3/4 because both these heroes are going to decide what to do with the farm. It's kind of a flexible offlane, but Alfredo and szethw possibly are going to dispose of them fairly effectively. I think szethw is going to play a key role in stopping both of these. With the Show Shaman. Nutkin is in a bit of a pickle, trying to get ADFire to run, but he doesn't relent. He's very low on health. ADFire chases. Bean launches his wolves. He's only attracting the camp creeps. Vidicus welcomes that. And, well, no, he's not going to farm them. He goes back to lane. And not much else happened. Nutkin just goes...
I'm hoping Nutkin notices he has a wand in his backpack.
Yeah. In the meantime, in the middle lane, APB seems to have been clashing with Match a little bit. He is being more aggressive than in the first game. Match, without the resources that his Primal Beast gave him before, will have a very different game this time. Although his farm is far superior already compared to APB's. This is going to be a quieter game until we see some of the action possibly in the bot lane. I think most of the kills might come from here, especially between Bristol and well, David.
Yeah.
Wow, there you go. Alfredo quickly takes charge of getting rid of davidonstreet. ADFire is a bit low in health, but he already retreated behind his tower. Vidicus trying his best to farm with a relentless push from Nutkin and Bean to keep him very close to his tower. The wolves making sure that he can't do any funky stuff. The mid lane APB is still receiving a beating from Madge. The key here is when he receives his scythe. And of course, the ulti from Dawn is gonna wreak a lot of damage as well. So it's a straight competition on who gets to 6 first.
Yeah. There's a lot of denies as well on Madge, so a lot of XP has been denied from the APB Dawnbreaker and Med. The whole thing with Monkey King in that lane, top lane against the Lycan, is the Monkey King can at least life steal off of Bean when he hits him enough. So
that's right.
Like Bean's trying to harass with the wolves in a way so the Monkey King can't regen.
Yeah, and the harassment has been working so far, although Vidicus is now advancing a bit more, progressing a bit more into or closer to the Radiant side of the top lane. APB, once again, more aggressive than the first game, a refreshing change in his stance. He's trying his best to lock Madge. That is a lot of damage applied there. Really good. Although this doesn't get reflected in the farm he's getting. As you can see, the Necro is already 22-9 against 9-1.
The thing is with Necro, like, you deny creeps, you kill creeps, like, you're just going to get your health back quite easily, so he's not really going to be losing health.
Yeah, and you can see that the XP difference is already taking effect. Madge is getting a real advantage already. He's getting very close to 6. We're going to have to go back to that mid lane very soon, although the pressure is already taking Vidicus back into his lane, his side. ADFire is very low on health. Bean is chasing. Bean has this, I think. Monkey tries to stop him.
Monkey stun saved.
Yeah, that's a real
Bean
save.
may die for this.
Yeah, he may die. Not enough. He doesn't have enough to dispose of Bean. APB.
Oh,
wow, the scythe comes as predicted. The second he gets it, and Madge finally kills APB. That was very predictable. I'm sorry to say. Of course, davidonstreet died again. We lost that, but there's action on all 3 lanes right now. We can't follow all of it.
The Necro kill wasn't a scythe kill, so no stacks for Madge.
Yeah. Well, you can see that right now. He's already level 7. He's oh, look at that. 85 very low. He had to run away. Bean and Nutkin must have chased him over the jungle. Those are arcane boots ready for the Necro. We're already 2k gold ahead at minute 6. This is not looking good for Team Stray with 4 kills to nothing. Hello, Schmupster.
It's Schmupster.
The Wolves once again chasing
ADFire. They've got a very heavy push lineup as well in the way of Lycan and Snap, so
she's very low on health. The Wolves are done though, so he's safe.
Vidicus has been getting some solo XP in this lane, so he's at least going to be 6 quite soon.
Yeah, in the meantime, Madge still harassing APB quite heavily. szethw grabs the Wisdom Rune together with Nutkin, so that's a really nice boost in XP. We're going to see the graph, and you can notice that effect immediately. Not much is happening here. davidonstreet bailed out completely, having to retreat. Now he's getting together with Evan again. We haven't seen many hooks from David, right? Except for the ones in the beginning.
No,
he hasn't been daring enough, trying to bring much needed carrion to Evan. Oh, well, That's quite the stacking happening right there. Vidicus tries to stun bean.
Yeah,
Not too
Vidicus
effective. He gets rooted by ADFire. Vidicus gets quite a beating right now. The cookie goes to one of the creeps.
He cookied. Yeah, you can cookie the creep. He cookied the wolf actually.
Oh, he cookied the wolf. That's true. Well, the Vanguard is completed on Evan now. That's why he got that that sudden reduction in health with the wolf felt the boost and bit him in the ass. Nutkin with a wraparound attack tries to chase ADFire. ADFire retreats to safety.
So did Vidicus not go ulti on level 6? Can I quickly see that?
Yeah, that is a good question. Well,
I don't think he did.
No,
he
he
didn't.
didn't take a point in Wugongs.
Okay.
Well, Alfredo and Match. Well, we weren't in the action. Sorry.
Bristleback might die though. Bristleback is being chased.
Yeah, Evan is getting chased behind his tower, but he is dying. Alfredo gets double killed.
Is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
This is getting very difficult for Team Stray once again. I thought the draft would be a bit more effective, trying to apply some zoning attacks and stopping with some of the rootings and stuns, but the effectiveness of that remains to be seen. That is a nice hook on Match. APB tries to go in, but Match just gets rid of everyone. One of his spells, just pressing W, scared them enough. Vidicus tries and finally gets a kill on Nutkin. He's been trying to do that for a long time, being very daring, advances in wolf form.
He shouldn't die here.
ADFire dies.
Vidicus is just gonna wait for
against the standalone wolves. Vidicus keeps beating Bean.
Nice.
Finally kills him, but in the same time, on the same time, Alfredo gets rid together with szethw of both Evan and David.
This game feels like it's all on Vidicus now from now on.
It entirely depends on Vidicus. We kind of knew this since the beginning. We were expecting that ADFire would supplement the monkey's capabilities with the attacks from Crystal Maiden, but unfortunately he hasn't been as effective as expected. Yeah, Aleph says Vid is definitely the best player on Team Stray. He's quite good. He's very orderly. He doesn't do many mace plays.
And the Gauses come out.
Yeah, the Mortimer's kisses.
I get stunned by
Wow,
Vidicus,
okay, there you go. With the controlled creep on being a classic. He just got rid of ADFire after those kisses from Nutkin. That's a really good combo that they made there. Oh, David is once again gone. And Evan, well, he's gonna be fine, and that's his 5th death. So David is actually proving that he can't do much with that pudge. I was expecting way more from him. Vidicus is getting relentlessly chased by Bean's Zoo. The moment that he gets his little guys going, Bean, yeah, you know that spells trouble.
I'm surprised they haven't got any towers yet though.
Yeah, no towers went down. The push is not there still.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Vidicus maybe take his ult in the next level he gets.
Alfredo in a very good performance right now. Is top net worth. This is really good for Alfredo. He usually struggles with this. He got his Mordigian and his Orb of Corrosion. What is he getting done? I think
A Desolator.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, and
Match
Madge,
rotating and getting kills. David on the street. Who knows what he's doing there, but he died. That tower is coming down. The serpent.
Plus the zoo, yeah.
Yeah, plus the zoo, plus the lane creeps. That tower melted under the pressure of the monkeys.
Has Nutkin gone a point in the on Snapfire? No, okay.
No, he did not. He knows that he has enough utility on the cookie and the cannon. In the meantime, szethw controls mid against APB and doesn't let him do much. That is amazing. Okay, Heaven, possibly the one that suffered the least. Vidicus. APB came with his ult. Vidicus still not throwing his Wukongs because he doesn't have it. That is a very interesting build.
I think he's saving it for later. I think he's putting points into. He's put points into everything else except from his W, which is his tree jump.
Yeah, the Mortimer kisses from Nutkin and the wolves make him retreat very quickly.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
In the meantime, they try to get rid of Monkey's pressure by going through the jungle. Match is chasing them by going back to his lane. APB is in a really bad position there. The hook is ineffective. szethw converging together with Match to assist. The zoo from being coming to Midtown.
Yeah, you're gonna try and push all the tier 1s and then push tier 2s straight away after.
Yeah.
And then hopefully by that point, Bean will have his
The Dawn tries to deflect that push with her hammer, but practically nothing else is done. And the tower is finally busted.
David on the street and I think ADFire both not level 6 yet, so this is.
They feel they can do more. They just robbed the serpents there. And look at that tower is just falling apart so quickly.
Are they not glimpsing?
I mean, we're at minute 15, 9k gold ahead. And this is a mid lane completely cleared and ready for a high ground push?
Yeah, they didn't glyph at all.
Yeah.
That tower. That was the first tier 2 to fall and they didn't glyph. Remember, guys, after every first tower.
Yeah, you gotta go with a glyph. Another hook to the nothingness by David.
So that would have been a free glyph back to you if you used it to protect that tier 2 tower.
Yeah, because you recover it immediately. You have to use it because you're gonna get it back. That's true.
Yeah. So just remember that team story.
In any case, the towers are crumbling slowly but surely. Mancaf didn't lose even one of theirs. We're already at minute 16. Alfredo with more than 9,000 gold. It might be a moment to go and get Roche and go with a very aggressive high ground push for Mancaf, but they have many resources to just go and use here. They can do whatever they want. The game is, I wouldn't say over by any means, but
Alfredo's
farming. Dominant.
Alfredo's just farming in the bot jungle, just willy-nilly by himself.
Undisturbed.
Total.
There's barely any vision. They have no control of their own jungle, Team Stray. Unfortunately, they can't see what's going on. That tier 2 on top is already finished. Remaining is this one at possibly 60% health.
TP's down bot lane.
Yeah, well, there's the shackles, the serpent wards falling, APB is gone, David on the street, and Evan as well. Vidicus is very quickly
He's dead
deleted! And that's 440 on the monkeys. ADFire running away for his life. The tier 2, the remaining tier 2 receives the glyph treatment to protect itself, but it's not gonna last long.
I don't know why they protected this tier 2, but I'd rather protect.
Yeah,
the
they
glyph
should have reserved that.
For the tier 3s.
Yeah, exactly, because the
preferred
push
it
is gonna come. Alfredo really very low there.
I would have preferred it for the tier 3s because they're the
Yeah.
main towers you've got to protect now, your high ground.
That's right. And this is a moment when you do not receive the glyph back. So they should have saved it for the high ground push that surely will come, I don't know, in seconds?
Depends. Beans nearly got the 2nd level of Helm.
Well, now the zoo is going to be full of attractions.
Yeah, when he gets the 2nd level of Helm, he'll be able to have ancient creeps. Oh, now he has got it.
Yeah,
So
he
now
has
he's got
the
it,
overlord
so-
already done. He completed it. All the
So now
guys
he's
on
looking-
Team Stray retreating to the safety of their high ground. Mancaf getting ready for the push. Some serpent wards have been dropped there to establish some dominance. I don't think they did any damage at all. No, they didn't. But they are splitting on 2 separate lanes. I think these scare tactics by the monkeys are really getting on Team Stray's edge. Well, now we have a very daring advance on match. The Modern
Davidonstreet nearly dead.
Yeah.
Oh, Davidonstreet gets caught by
Well,
the
the
end
scythe
there.
comes down. ADFire is also killed 2-0. The mid tower is getting quite a pummeling from the golem.
Did Evan run back in
And
there?
the Lycan Solutions, although they bailed out from trying to finish it. Well, that was a very interesting one. They're trying to chase the guys back to the fountain. Finally, the racks are free to be demolished. I remind you, this is minute 20 of the 2nd game. An Echo Saber is completed for APB.
Went the full push strat.
Yeah. The range rack is almost completely busted. Team Stray feels like defending this, but the ultis fall down. ADFire and davidonstreet are down. APV very low on health, trying to retreat. Evan doesn't defend himself at all. He could have offered his quills. But no, he just chose to receive the damage. I don't know what.
And this is a.
Vidicus is going to be dead very soon. I don't know if you have any comments on what's going on. I think this game is over.
It's a walloping.
Yeah, I
All I
really
can tell
had
ya.
I really had higher hopes on what would go with this game, but it seems that the performance is absolutely dominant. GG is finally called at minute 21. I think, and dare I say that the delays on getting this match done played quite against the morale of Team Stray.
Yeah,
and
it didn't help at
the
all.
willingness for Nutkin to just go to bed and get rid of it gave him a much needed boost on him and his team. So with that, this is going to be a very short VOD. Because we're going to get rid of all the stuff that happened before we actually went on with the game. And I don't know if it even deserves to show the stats, but I'm just going to do it for the record. Because there's no comments. I don't know. MVP Bean, maybe?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. Bean is always good when he does his strats. Anyway, that's game. Guys, thank you very much. We're going offline. this was a quick game for Mancaf and a quick series 2-0. We had the first part with Pyrion Flax, and we're going to combine that for the bot together with mine. This is Dr. Jonas. Am I forgetting to do anything, chat? Remind me, please.
I think you are.
I'm good. I'm good with everything, right?
Go and watch the podcast.
Yeah, please shout out to the podcast, Librarian and Kieran the Wise. A great way to catch up with the happenings of this beautiful tournament. This is Dr. Jonas. Second look together with me. We say bye.
Good night.